What's up, everybody? It's your girl Sanaria, and I am back with another vlog. Okay, today's vlog is a get ready with me vlog. It is Friday, and this is today's date because I can't think of it right now. But when I edit it, I'm gonna let y'all know. And my husband said, "Get dressed. We're going on a date." One of my many love languages, well, I only have a few love languages, is spontaneous ventures, acts of spontaneous dates. So he said it was a surprise. He said, just get sexy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have my flat irons plugged up, not turned on. I have my makeup box, and ignore this. I mean, y'all wash. Like, this shouldn't be nothing to see. My husband robe, my towel, and shower cap. So I'm fresh out the shower. If you guys, I'm like, should I do my face routine for you guys? Because I don't want to redo my face routine, but of course, once I get out the shower, I do an exfoliant, cleaner, and I kind of skip a couple of things. And then I do a vitamin serum. And depending on if the sun is out, and it's a rainy day right now, I'll do the sunscreen serum. Then I moisturize my face. That's why it looks a little kind of oily right now. For the girlies who can tolerate the toner, kudos to you. It's too much for me. I don't do that step. When I get home, after I take my makeup off, depending on how tonight is going to go, I've yet to try the clay mask, but I'm gonna try it sometime this week. But yes, you guys, I did all of that, and more than likely, I won't be able to let y'all know what I take my makeup off with, but I always use Neutrogena makeup remover wipe. Of course, you want to wear something that you're able to have full coverage of your face. I know my forehead is on bleak. I got a 5 head, but that's cool. You know what they say about girls with big foreheads. Yeah. So I'm gonna open up this makeup box. Wow, so much makeup. If y'all see this kind of in the footage, would y'all care? I'm gonna move it. Okay, so I had to move you guys over a little bit. Hopefully y'all can see me because I do not have a ring light. And yeah, I have a lot of makeup brushes. So I brought me some new brushes, y'all. I've used my old ones into the freaking ground. So I got some new ones. I'll be using that. So let's get into this video, you guys. Okay, so for me personally, I like to start on my eyebrows, and I use one of these brushes to kind of pick away at my actual eyebrows, you guys. And I use a razor to straighten up any excess hair. I always take a Q-tip, tissue, or a cotton ball And you want to get some alcohol or peroxide to go along. Anytime that you use a razor on your face, yeah, burn a little, but you want to disinfect what you're using because you do not want razor bumps, okay? Besides, if you don't do this method when you start to use your pencil, makeup, and concealer, it burns. Why? Because your pores are open and you did not clean them. So yeah. So personally, I use this is upside down. I use the Chestnut Lip Liner. I feel like it applies better along the eyebrow more than a brow pencil would. I love using a lip liner along my eyebrows. It's smoother and I feel like I get more of a defined look. I'm putting this on my counter right now. You always want to make sure you have a sharpened pencil. So again, I go along my natural arch, and thank God I'm good at doing my brows because I can either do them thin or I can do them thick. Tonight I'm gonna do maybe medium. So yeah, I'll let you guys see me. Hopefully you guys can see me well. Okay, this is one eye, do the other. So I take the liner and I darken about this much on back, and I leave this shaded, well, not shaded. I leave it not shaded. You'll see why in a second. It'll give a more natural look. Trust me. Trust the process. All right, the next thing, I take a pencil, an eyelid pencil that looks like such, to apply my concealer. And most of the products I use is MAC. I've been using that since I've been 17, 18 years old. I'm using NC42. You always want to get a shade. I use maybe a couple shades lighter than my actual complexion if you want that dramatic, fresh, tinted look. And leaving this open gives that tinted look again. Trust the process, just watch me work. So I like to put coverage on the front and the back because when I run out of coverage on one side, I could just turn to the other. So I'm gonna trace the line along my brow. I had a good amount on there, so I'm good on that end. And I'm gonna also do it here. And for the girlies who do not use concealer, it looks obviously drawn on. The concealer gives it a clean look as if you just got your eyebrows arched, threaded, microbladed, or what have you. But you want to have like a thick coating. You don't want it to be too light, because when you brush away, it just won't give that look. Some girls use just the under eye for concealer and do the rest of their makeup. For me, like I said, I like that more clean, dramatic, arched look. So I do the top of my eyebrows as well. I go along Yeah, I'm so great at like doing my makeup, like the timing for it is unbelievable. Now, if I want to just take my time, be on the phone, listen to music, it doesn't take me that long. And it's going to seem much longer on this vlog because I'm talking to y'all. But I haven't really been vlogging like that because, of course, as I shared with you guys in the vlog before the other, I lost my grandmother and I've been dealing with that and just adjusting with moving back to my hometown. You know, just getting a feel for things. I'm literally a year and some change out from receiving my degree, but I'm kind of at a crossroads of, do I want to go to cosmetology school or do I use that year to obtain my degree? And me personally, if you have a degree, that's awesome. You are a cosmetologist, that's awesome as well. Me coming from the lifestyle that I was living, I'm so used to fast-paced money and being my own boss and all that good stuff. So it's like, I really would like to be a cosmetologist because I want to make my own schedule, and it just seemed more boss savvy. And I want to obtain my degree because I don't want to just leave something out there lingering where I started it and I didn't finish it. That always bothers me, that I never freaking finished. Oh yeah, so you guys, you'll go back over the eyebrow. Make sure there's no gaps. Trace the eyebrow. I'm moving kind of fast because I've mastered doing my eyebrows, so you don't have to move as fast as me. You can take your time, but you can do it to your liking. I originally did this a little thicker. You see I made it kind of not thin, but medium sized. You'll take this brush again, and this is what you do. This is the secret to a tinted eye. You take a smidget of what you've drawn in right up in this area here, and you brush it out towards the front. And do the other eyebrow. And then I go over it like this. I go in the eyebrow. Okay? So I don't know if you guys can see it that good, but you see how it's light here? I cannot stand seeing women with Nike checks, upside down Nike checks on their eyes. Like, it's really not that hard to do eyebrows. Okay, so the next thing is I take a crease brush, something that's not too big, a little soft. Oh, sorry, that's a little soft. And then I brush downward underneath the eye. This is gonna cause a almost as if you're putting on eye makeup. I can't even think of, I don't do makeup here on the eye, so I can't even think of the damn name of it, but I know it's eye makeup. But it'll give like that effect. And that's not really the effect I'm going for, it just gives that. Why can't I think of the name of it? Eye makeup, like what the heck? I'm so country, y'all. I see it, what the heck? Okay, so this is one eye. I'm gonna do the other. Yeah, all I had was a salad today. And I am currently, which I'm probably gonna do for most of my life, you know, intermediate fasting, where I don't eat until 12 noon. I skip breakfast. I know people say breakfast is the most important part of your day, but in my case, this works for me. So hey, do what work for you. So I did both eyes. Of course, you're gonna see that unibrow. Wait a second, hold up. You'll be able to get that together. So you wanna brush away from the eyebrow on the upper brow. Be careful, make sure not to get your actual brow and brush that away. But even if you do, take the same eyebrow pencil and just redraw it on. And if you feel that you've taken too much concealer off, just reapply in that area, retrace it, do the same steps with brushing away. As I've said, I've done makeup so many times and I'm so used to doing my makeup. Like, I've done it driving, I've done it just so many freaking times. I'm glad I don't have to pay anybody to do my makeup. And then I've actually gotten my makeup done before. I don't like when other people do my makeup. I don't know. It just seemed very animated looking or something, just too much. I prefer to do my own makeup. And I'm not about to pay you $200 for some shit that I can do. So now that the eyebrows are there, as you guys can see, you want to get ready to shoot a brow. So you're gonna brush up, you're gonna brush up, you're gonna brush across any black smudge spots. You're just gonna brush up, and you see that? Now, don't worry about the concealer that you see along your eyes. Just make sure you brush it as good as you can. You don't want to take away from the effect of an arched eye or a waxed eyebrow, whatever. So you don't want to take too much from the top or the bottom, you know? And whatever that's excess that's there, your makeup is gonna cover, so. Okay, so I forgot all about opening this thing. I'm gonna use one of the old brushes. Sponge. A lot of people like to use water with their sponge. Y'all, if y'all see me, this is how my eyebrows look right now. I promise you, the end result, you're gonna be like, okay, I see. But yeah, if you guys see me doing this, I still do not have my ring light, so bear with me. But the quality of my camera, it's been doing me good, so hopefully you guys are able to see me well. All right, so because this is a brand new sponge, I'm gonna wet it a little bit, not too much, not too much. I reuse my sponge probably 10, 15, 20 times before I get a new one. Everybody's skin is different. It worked for me, sure, so this is ridiculous. You can never have too many. Again, matte. So this is the foundation that I use. And of course it's NC45, the infamous NC. NC45. I suggest you get your skin type, your skin color, and if you have sensitive skin, you may want to shop around and actually speak with those makeup artists that are at the makeup desk or dermatologists for what they may recommend. And you have to get into, some makeups are made for if you have dry skin or if you have extra oily skin. It's a whole ordeal. But I just know for me, for the past X amount of years, this has been working for me. So I dab on top, my nose, cheeks, chin, you know. And depending on what I'm doing, if I'm doing a photo shoot, I would do a significant amount of makeup. However, I'm gonna put a tiny bit more. I want more of a natural look, but the, see, I'm not even putting that much on here. But the cheekbones will be raised, honey. And the nose will be small. The contouring is gonna be like that. Give your girl a second. Okay, so you wanna dab on your face. I have freckles, so Once I put everything on here, typically don't see my freckles, but I have enough coverage on here to where they disappear. But like I said, I'm doing a light beat. I love that when people compliment me on my makeup, they don't even know that I'm wearing it. They're like, well, what do you use? And a lot of people tell me, well, MAC breaks me out. It's never did me dirty. The only way that makeup has broke out my skin is if I never clean my brushes, or I'm not cleaning my face or falling asleep in makeup, which you do not want to do. I want to get full coverage. So I might have to speed this part up. Okay, can't even really tell I have on makeup. That's the point, you guys. Next step. Okay, so MAC again. I'll be using this concealer, this liquid concealer. Sorry. Oh, that's inside. I'll be using this for under eye coverage. Put a little bit on a sponge. For me, I have to have something with like a rigid spot. Gotta be careful how. This is enough. This is more than enough, actually. Hold up. Okay. This is how much I use underneath my eyes. Okay. So I tap. And I just, because it dries kind of fast. And you kind of want to get that coverage. So I just bring it outward a little bit at a time. Okay, and I take this part and go underneath the eye. I believe this is why I like this sponge much better for under eye coverage, because I'm able to get underneath. See how it's not on my eye at all? Once I used this side of the sponge, you want to go alongside the top of your cheekbone. See, it's covering my eye. Oh gosh, I really have to get what's the name? I bring it down on the sides of my nose as well. This gives you a thinner contoured nose. You see how it's kind of bringing it in? This is gonna give me the nose job. I'm using this brush again, you guys, the same brush that I used for my concealer for my brows. Same concealer. You see, I use two different concealers. Oh wow, I did not mean to do that. And I take the rigid end, the skinny end of it, and I dip in here, and I go up and down on my nose. And I have to concentrate, you guys. I can't look in the camera. I have to look in the mirror. But I'm going to show you guys once I'm done. Everybody knows shape is different. So I've seen girls do theirs in different kind of ways. I use this method personally because it gives me the look that I like. Some people stop here and just do a dot there. There's so many different ways to contour your nose. I use the same concealer and I put something here in between my eyebrows. Really not in between them, but the very top of my forehead, because it just gives it makes everything come together. It gives you more of a glow. So I take this and I pat outward. Make sure you're not getting on the brow. Then I take my finger and I just dab until it goes into my skin. I may slide my finger up and down on my nose, because I don't think there's a brush that will not mess up this line that I know of. Y'all know, please let me know. But you see that line there? You see that? Dab it in some more. You don't want it to completely disappear, but yeah, you want to be able to see it. See that line? Give me a second. Here's the other, you guys. Oh my, I know I got a brand new one. I use, of course, I use the Refined Golden Bronzing Powder. All right, now that looks better. Okay, so this is what I use. And I use a fan brush, which one of my new brushes, I don't have a fan brush. I take it and I lightly rub across it and I dab. And you can either go, you want to fan upward on the cheek. You see how it's rising? How it's making my cheek bone rise? You want to put it there. That's how you want to properly place the brush. You want to go upward. And you see how I'm, let me see here. Y'all, if y'all want another tutorial, let me know, because I feel like I need better lighting. But yeah, so I do that there. I already have good cheekbones, so I put it alongside my cheekbone and I go upward. Watch how this cheekbone gets higher. You see that? Okay. You'll be able to see. When I take this thing off my head, y'all will really be able to see. Either use the same fan brush, or you could be dramatic like me. And what kind of brush is this? This is a smudge brush. It's pretty hard and straight. This is the brush. I take the same bronzer, dip in here, and I go alongside the line that I drew on my nose to make it more defined. Do it on both sides. And I meet the middle of my nose. Then I even go into the crease of my eyebrow and right under the eyebrow towards the middle. I can hear my husband watching sports while I'm getting ready, y'all. So that's what I did there. Put the bronzer away. And now for my loose finishing powder. This is the only thing that I use that is not by MAC. It's Maybelline Fit Me, and I use a 25 medium. So I shake it up. And I got enough powder in there. I don't need no more. Now, some girls do a little bit of powder. Some girls use a sponge. Some girls use, you know, a brush. I don't use this bad boy until the very end. And I use this big brush to put everything in place. So I'm gonna put this to the side. Let me see. What can I use this for? I could probably use this for I'm gonna use this brush. Okay, so I dip in here. If it seemed like too much, Put it right back in there. You want to hit that. That's what you hear the makeup artist doing. And you put it directly on top of where you put that concealer. Anywhere where you put the concealer, that's where you want to put the loose powder. And I'm gonna pick up the phone so you guys will be able to see me baking. I put concealer here. I put concealer on the sides of my nose. I don't like to do too much, and I never go over my bridge. So this is how I look, you guys. I'm baking right now. This is how I look. So I give it a good 2 minutes. If you want to be dramatic, if you really want it to sink into your skin, you can give it a little bit more time. I don't think it really doesn't make it no difference. Ooh. Okay, you guys, so it's been about 2-3 minutes. I'm about to use this brush. This is the blush brush. Okay, and I'm gonna just sweep away. You wanna sweep away. Really, you always wanna sweep away. I'm gonna go under the eyebrows. I'm gonna sweep away, pat, sweep away, pat. On the nose as well. Sweep away, pat. So you don't just sweep away, you dab and sweep away. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now, if I want it to be just natural, this is more of my natural look. And of course, for my blush girls, I'm using MAC Peach Twist Sheer One. It's the shimmer brush, the shimmer blush. So I'm gonna take this brush, I'm gonna dab, smile, and get the very tips of my cheek. Less is best. You don't want too much pink on your face. If you have a wig on, I would suggest putting this at the very top. It brings everything together. I would put it around the jawline and all that good stuff. And these are my favorite two. My Skin Finish. What would this be called? This is a deeper blush. So I love these two. I don't know if y'all can see, like, let me open this up for y'all. So pretty. The shimmer you put on your cheeks. I love these two. This is pretty. It's very light. Gives that sparkle on your cheek. And this is the more dramatic. This is going to lift the cheekbone even more. More photogenic look. But tonight, I'm going with the Beaming Blush. Oh, and also the other is called Gold Deposit. So I'm going to use this new brush because I didn't have time to wash my old brushes, the ones that I typically use for this. And I'm going to rub a little harder than the other ones, not too hard. And I'm going to tap upside the top of the cheekbone. I'm going to do 2 applicants of that. You guys really can't see it until I get that ring light, but at least you know where to put it. I'm gonna pick up the phone so you guys can see. Put a little bit here, and I'm gonna put some on the top of my nose. That's the only thing I'm gonna put there. Notice I told you guys I do not put anything on that line on my nose. So this is how it looks. Okay, you see the shimmer here. When I move, you see the shimmer there. I'm gonna take this and sweep. Okay, you guys, give me a second so I can get my hair together. Wait. I'm gonna take that same liner. Not sure if you girls are following or paying attention, but I'm placing the liner underneath my lips and on top of my lip liner, my lip lining. This makes your lips look bigger. You don't need a syringe, boo. So I did the lip liner with the chestnut, and I'm not sure what I'm wearing, so I have so many lipsticks. You guys, all by MAC. So I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm gonna just do a clear lip, honestly. But because I don't know what I'm wearing, y'all want to see the entire look, make sure that you follow me, okay? This will be the end of the vlog, but stay tuned because I'm vlogging the rest of this weekend and tonight, date night. You guys will see this on the next vlog. And I'm about to get myself together. If you aren't already, I'm gonna rush y'all. Follow your girl at Iamtanaria. It will be down in the description below. Also, I will have it right here for you guys' view and pleasure. I will be posting pictures tonight, so make sure that you guys like those pictures, leave some comments, stop by and say hello. And always, if you are a returning subscriber, hello. And if you are already, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. Okay, you guys, I gotta get ready. I gotta go on this date. I'll be vlogging the rest of the night, the rest of this weekend, so y'all stay tuned for that. If you want another tutorial, let me know. More than likely in the near future. If you guys don't let me know, I'm going to do it anyway once my ring light get here, so I'm sorry about that. Till next time, you guys. I love you so much. Bye.